Hey everybody, it's Felicia here with Wicked Tarantulas, and I finally got my Emperor Scorpion, my Pandanius Imperator. I will get that under control and pronounced correctly eventually. So, this guy is actually really tiny. So I just read all the specifications that I need for this guy down to the substrate, and that his temperature is typically between 76 degrees Fahrenheit and 86 degrees Fahrenheit, and they are tropical, so the humidity is typically at its low 60% and at the high 80%. So it's very critical to make sure that he is provided with all the essentials he needs to live. So I have the substrate, I have the tank, and I have plants that I'm going to be building into a hide with a flat rock and another hide, because you do have to provide them with multiple hides. So I am going to get this guy's exhibit set up, and I'll see you there. Okay, first let's talk about this exhibit. It is a little small, but he is super tiny, and from what I've read, that the length of the exhibit is more important than the height of the exhibit. So I have to add 3 to 6 inches of substrate because they do burrow. My other scorpions, which are Asian forest scorpions, my Heterometrius spinifers, they have substrate to burrow, but they do not. They just typically use the hides that I provide for them. So let's get this filled up. Alright, so the enclosure is set up. I did apply a rock, as it says. There's many different things for it to hide under, such as plants, and it's a little pre-dug hole. See if he'll take to there. Of course, I had to add a flower. It's just me. So he is nocturnal, so I will not see him very much unless it's nighttime and it's dark. So these things require daily to weekly misting. It just depends on their humidity and their temperature level and things of that assortment. They said if condensation builds up and starts beating like this, but I just sprayed, but if it does it on its own, if there's way too much humidity, but you do have to make sure they have the required amount. So it's time to get this guy into his new home. And I can't wait for his stinger to turn red. I have to do a little research on how long that takes, assuming maybe maturity. I'm not sure. It's male or female, so got a lot to do. Look at them beautiful claws. It's so easy to get scorpions out, but I feel really bad because I just slide him. Now he's kind of got his stinger sticking up slightly, so I'm just going to let him slide in. Go on, buddy. What do you think? So it's going to be pretty fun to watch this one eat. I want to see how aggressive he is. And he's already found a hiding spot, which is cool. So we'll be able to see him eventually. You ain't going to see him right. I see him moving. So it'd be pretty awesome to see what he does with his exhibit. We'll give him a couple days and we'll do an update. Hi, buddy. Now, let me tell you a quick funny story. So when I purchased this guy, he almost got out of what he was put in so I can bring him home. When I got home, because I had him in my coat because it's quite cold, and I opened what he was in, yeah, he was almost out. That would not have been a good situation considering the fact that he was in my coat. I would have not liked it. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you already are not. Like and comment. See you on the next one.